doing today. Got a big winter storm coming this weekend. Looks like it's going to be at least 10 to 20 inches. My hat. Okay. Yeah. My hat over here somewhere? There it is. Looks like we're going to get a good storm, though, coming. How is everybody doing tonight? Today. Thursday, I got the day off today because I worked on Martin Luther King Day, which I'm grateful for. Yep. I got paid for that day, so I got Thursday off instead. I hope everybody's doing good today. Today I did just finish squats. My 3 main sets, after I warmed up all the way from the bar to 145, 55, it's a 55-pound Texas bar, squat bar. I bought it special to do squats. So I started off with the 55-pound bar and went to 145, 235, 2 sets each of all 3, and then 325 for a set of that. And then I did 425 for a single, 470 for a single, and 500 for a single. Those are my 3 sets I did squat night tonight. I keep saying night because most of the time it is night when I do squats or workout. Today I had a day off today, though. I worked, like I just said, I worked Martin Luther King Day. Hey, what's up? Yeah, hey, how you doing? Martin Luther King Day, Monday. So I worked on Martin Luther King Day, and they let me take today off. So now I have Fridays off usually. So I have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It looks like this storm is going to be hitting on Sunday here. That big winter storm. It's going to hit in the afternoon on Sunday. And it looks like we're going to get some inches of snow. Yeah, so I was just saying, I did squats tonight. I did today. I keep saying tonight. Why do I? Because most of the time I work out during the night. This is early for me. I'm gonna go eat in a minute. I don't mind you asking. No, I work at a military base. In the galley cafeteria, making salads and stuff. It's a very, very stress-free job. It pays well, and I get every holiday off. And even when they have Coast Guard Day where I'm at, it's a Coast Guard base, and I get that off with pay. So, yeah, it's a very good job. What am I? I don't know what I'm having yet. It's a little bit complicated today. I have today off, like I was saying. My fiance, Kathy's mother, is 95. She's in the hospital, so we have to go visit her. And also, we have to bring back her daughter got into an accident with the Mazda that we have, and that's all fixed up now. So we got to drop the rental car off and so it might be takeout tonight. I have no idea what I'm having tonight for dinner. I haven't even really had lunch. All I had for breakfast and lunch was 2 big bowls of shredded wheat with big scoops of protein powder on it. Yeah, I use pre-workout. Yep, one, not even a full scoop, Just not even. If I run out of that, I'll just drink. A cup of coffee. That's all, I'd rather have the pre-workout. It's easy. I don't have to make coffee. Coffee can really upset. It doesn't upset my stomach, but it's a little easier on the stomach, and you get just as much of the caffeine effect, Yeah, that's about it. I use pre-workout and I drink protein drinks. It's usually one a day, one a day, and then I'll before I work out, I'll have a bowl of cereal with the. There's another Allen Iverson beats. Oh yeah, okay, all right. You must be a libtard, huh? We got a libtard on here. I love pre-workout as much literally on pre. Yeah, I gave up nicotine. I've got 9 years off of nicotine. And 11 years off of alcohol. drugs. Yeah, Allan Iverson. Yeah, he sucked, by the way. And oh, by the way, he's absolutely broke too. The guy Allan Iverson's broke. I can't read that. I'm sorry, but welcome anyways. Oh, congratulations, congratulations. Yeah. Congrats on your sobriety. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I had 11. I celebrated 11 years January 11th. Yeah. When was the first time you kissed a man? All right. I guess we're gonna have to block some people. They live. These people are the type that live in their mom's basement. They've never worked out. Like this guy right here has never worked out in his life. The one that said kissed a man. Maybe we'll keep him on here. He's never worked out. He's a soft person. You can tell by the people on that say shit like that. They're very soft. They haven't gotten off mommy's titty yet. No, I don't take any of that. I don't have anything against it though. No. Yeah, today was squat night. I'm 57. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, they need attention. You know, they haven't gotten off mommy's titty yet. Yeah, I did a 5. Actually, you can see the weight on here, right here, what I did. Yeah. There's my squat. That's my squat bar right there. 500-pound squat today. I've tried it already. I've tried it. It works pretty good, I don't need to right now. I only do something like that if I need it, My squat rack. 405-pound bench at 56 years old. Getting inducted into the APA Hall of Fame right there. I might be. I don't think so. I wouldn't want to. You know what? What's your name? Perio, whatever. I wouldn't want to be the new Mr. Olympia because I wouldn't be alive right now. I'm not really impressed with that kind of shit. Those guys are on so much drugs and shit. Yes, they work out hard. They've got top genetics, but fuck all that shit, man. Yeah, I did 500 pounds tonight, just for a single. I haven't. I got very sick. In what was it in the beginning of January, end of November. So no, I'm sorry, at the end of January, end of December, beginning of January. I'm sorry, I got very sick. I got a very bad respiratory illness. Yeah. Yeah, I got a bad respiratory illness, so I hadn't squatted. I haven't squatted 500 pounds. It went up pretty easy since the fall, you know. A new weight pusher. I suggest that's a good question. I would just stick with the basics. Stick with the basics: squat, deadlift, bench, overhead press. Stick with the basics at first, I weigh about 300 pounds right now. I'm fat, okay? I'm 57 years old. I'm 6 feet, almost 6'1". Thank you. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I was starting to lose the edge there at the end of that when I had that respiratory illness, man. Oh, it sucks so bad, man. From coughing so much, I thought I was going to break my ribs, And there's only so much. I was drinking cough medicine, and it put my blood pressure way up there, too, and I got sick. Kind of scary, Yeah. The bench still isn't back up there yet. I've been toying around with like no more than 330, 335 on the bench, amazing brother, even though I lost my gym access. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but you'll get it back. You'll get it back, Yeah, this is it's been a good day today, The squats went up. I did 3 main sets. 425 was very easy. and then 470 was easy, and then I decided let's do 500. Pretty easy, you know. Yep, pretty easy. I'll go for a double next time with 500. Yeah. So yeah, tonight I gotta go visit my fiance's mom in the hospital. She fell. She's 95 years old, and that's very strong. Absolute beat. That's very good though on the incline. Very, very strong on the incline. No, I never did that. Just 405 when I was 56 years old. That's as high as I've got. 405, 56 years old. Raw in competition. I didn't start lifting until I was in my late 40s. That's it right there when I did that there. Pretty happy. Last year, 56 years old. Plus, I'm a full power lifter too, so I'd rather be strong in all three lifts too. You know, I did a 600-pound deadlifting competition in my mid 50s, and 535 on the squat. I can do. You know what? And I've done 570 on the squat. Yeah, definitely I am. You know, I have no idea what my testosterone levels are. I've never had them checked really. You know. That reminds me, I have to go and get labs done, blood work. You know, blood work. But yeah, I did the story. I was 54 years old, and actually I was 51 when I started powerlifting, and I did in competition. My first deadlifting competition was only 455, and that was back in 50 when I was 51. It's getting to be 51 now. I'm 57. That was 6 years ago, you know. So I did that, and then I finally got up to about 540. It was about a year later I got up to 540, and my friend Larry Pacifico, he's a famous power lifter. He's actually, I'll show you a picture of Larry Pacifico. He's right there with Vincenello. He's in the back right there. That's Vincenello pulling 800 pounds at under, he did 800 pounds under 200 pounds body weight. But that's Larry. Larry invited me to Ohio to do the Larry Pacifico Challenge, and he wanted me to break the Revolution Powerlifting deadlift record for my age, which I already had the record. I broke it 2 weeks before I went to Ohio with a 540 deadlift. Actually, I broke it with a 530 deadlift. Then on my third attempt, I broke my own record. And so then I did 540, and then I went to Ohio. Larry took care of my trip for me, Larry Pacifico, and I did 540.2. So I broke my own record by 0.2. I was very tired when I got there, and I competed 2 weeks before I went to Ohio, but it was an invitation I couldn't refuse, and I already paid for the meet I did 2 weeks before that. I was already registered and everything, so I didn't want to back out of that. But anyways, he predicted I'd do 600 pounds within 2 years, and a year later to that date, I did 600 pounds. Yes, he definitely does. You got to be strong in this world, you know. I got a friend at the Coast Guard base. He's a Korean War veteran. He's 92 years old, and he works out every day, man. The guy is like a piece of iron at 92 years old. He moves around like he's in his 20s, you know. I gave him my, he couldn't, when you do the dumbbell press, he couldn't get him up here anymore, you know, just from, old age and worn out joints. So I got him a pair of those dumbbell things there that you put on the bar. And I gave him a pair of those to help him out. But yeah, God loves strength, man, you know. God loves someone to, take care of yourself. You don't want to go through life and be soft and weak in your 50s, 60s, and beyond. That's no good, you know. But anyways, he predicted I would do 600 pounds, and I ended up doing it. I I remember that meet I did. I did squats. Of course, it squats. It was a full power meet, so I squatted first, and I did 525. No, actually, I did 530 on the squat. And then this is at 54 years old. The New York Times. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, Iron Lab. Appreciate that. Yeah, so it was the first time I did 600 pounds. I so that I squatted 530, and then bench was next, and I did 390 pounds on the bench, my third attempt. And then on my deadlift, I just did 2 attempts. I did 500 pounds, and I went up to the scorekeeper. I said, "Let's put me down for 600 next," and I pulled that up. That was pretty hard, but I got it up. I got the deadlift, and I got the APA record for my age group, which was 600. Yeah, I forgot what the record was, but I beat it by a lot, for my age group. But then 2 weeks later, I had a friend of mine beat my record. I think he did 625, but I still ended up getting a damn certificate because I had the record for a couple of weeks. Well, welcome from Indonesia. Welcome. Yep, everybody's welcome here. We got 5 people on right now. Who's this right here? Okay. I got my hack squat up to 515 for 1 rep in less than a year. Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, that's a good machine. I have a hack squat in here, but it's, you know what? It was built in the 60s, and it's too small for me. Yes, absolutely. Actually, I think J.D. Vance is going to win the election. J.D. Vance. I don't think Trump will run it. Actually, I know. You know what? He was saying that Trump is a big joker, man. I don't know. I think so. I think I love I love all countries. Indonesia is beautiful from what I've seen. Yeah, beautiful people in Indonesia. Yeah. Yeah, he jokes around a lot. He was joking around about running. I do them separately, and thanks for reminding me. I got to get back to doing those. I haven't done them in a while since I got sick. It's been a good month at least. I've only been doing bench, deadlift, and squat right now. I have been doing the dumbbell presses too. Dumbbell. You know what happened to me? Here's another one that pissed me off. What kind of takeout do you think you want? Maybe Chinese food. Wingstop, yeah, wings are good. I'm gonna get. I don't know. I don't really know. My fiance's a nurse. Beach, Indonesia, very beautiful. Yeah, no, it's beautiful there, man. It's a beautiful island, subtropical. People are very beautiful. Very beautiful place. Thailand's beautiful. Since I got sober, man, I can go anywhere and love it. Pretty much. Depending, not Somalia though. Just kidding. I wouldn't want to go to Somalia. I'm good there, buddy. I'm good with this. I'm good. I'd go to Indonesia though, Thailand, or anywhere. A few places like Somalia I wouldn't want to go to. Jeez, I wouldn't even want to go out there. I was on a yacht. I worked on a yacht in my 20s, and that's one place we stayed away from the coast of Somalia. What's your favorite accessory lift you use most? Right now, it's the incline dumbbell press. Right now, that's my favorite. I got this apparatus set up to do. I got to start working my triceps. I am from. It's about 40 miles outside of Boston, Massachusetts, in a small town called North Dayton, which is near a bigger city. Not that big, though. It's got 70,000 people, called Taunton. Southeast coast of Massachusetts. That's the best way to say where I'm from. Southeast coast of Massachusetts. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Oh, Philippines. Does it suck there? The Philippines. Beautiful people in the Philippines. Very nice people. But, yeah, I can imagine being there, it could suck, I guess, unless you're just visiting from outside. Yeah, Washington State. I actually been to Washington, Seattle a couple of times. I lived there for a couple of months before I went. I worked at a fish processor out of Dutch Harbor. I don't really know. I don't care about if you selling the Bibles. Doesn't bother me. I don't get into feelings and emotions too much. That's what I'm kind of. I'm more like on the conservative side. No, I don't have a farm. We live on a good sized property here. And this is my little shed I work out at. Yeah, going back to the politics, I don't get into the emotional shit like that. I like to see policies, and so far he's done. What's your home gym setup? My home gym, it's all right here, bud. I'll show you. There's my rack. I did 500 pounds tonight on the squat pretty easily. My setup here. There's some of my, that's empty there, but most of the plates are on the bar. There's more plates over here. Standard plates behind it. My dumbbell rack over here. Dumbbells. I'll turn around. More dumbbells over here. Let's see. Sorry, I'm swinging around kind of fast here. Yeah, I did 425 tonight, and then I went to 470. That went up easy. Then I tried 500. It went up pretty easy. I haven't squatted since that much since fall. There's my 100-pound dumbbells, and then I have a incline bench right there. It's a utility bench, and right there is a reverse hyper machine. And below me, right here, below it, I'm sitting on a bench right here, flat bench, and I have a deadlift platform behind me. This is a Titan, made by Titan. My bar, that's a Texas deadlift bar. Texas deadlift, that's a Texas squat bar right there. And behind that, I got I don't even remember what company it is, about a $350 bench bar. Yes, it is. It's the best, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Having a home gym, it's better than a crowded commercial gym waiting for equipment and all that. Yeah, that's great, man. I wish I had room for the specialized incline bench. My favorite part is meeting the people on here. What did I work for? God, most of my prime I was drinking or drunk most of the time. I hardly, seriously. No, I probably painting. I'd say painting houses and yachts. There's another incline bench. Let me turn this around. I got another incline bench, a utility bench. I got the one I showed you over there from York Barbell in Pennsylvania. I drove out there. And over there, I have a bench that's a commercial gym bench that's taken apart. There's the other part of it over there. And then I have self-spotters over here made by Titan Barbell. Yep. I've gotten a lot of stuff from Titan Barbell. I got this rack with a monolift right there. The monolift's made for this rack right here, the T2. Yeah, York is pretty cool. I went and visited the York Strength and Health Museum, which was cool. And I saw inside there. And then I went in the warehouse, and I bought a bench there. I'd like to go back, I almost wish. I need to get, what, here's another this is a piss me off story. Was it yesterday? 2 days ago. About 3 weeks ago, I ordered some 110-pound dumbbells. My worst my worst injury was probably a torn hamstring twice and a torn groin. So those three, no surgery needed though. Just a pain in the ass. Black and blue everywhere. Didn't really miss much work. Yeah, I ordered some 110-pound dumbbells from Amazon. They were cat barbell, and I ended up getting 55s. They mailed me 55s instead. I paid just over $200, but what I got in the mail was 155-pound dumbbells, two of them, from Amazon. Not 55 kilograms, but 55 pounds, 110-pound dumbbells. Yeah, I'm pissed. I'm pissed. Yep. I got them right over here. They're nice dumbbells, and I actually do need 55s because I only have 50. I only have the increments of 50 and 60 pounds. You know, so I can use them, but I am pissed. They're right over here. They're nice dumbbells. I got the hundreds right over here, the hundreds. But I do need 110s. No, I didn't get my money. You know what that takes over here? I would have to take them to the store, right? To this store. It's about 10 miles away. And then fill out all these forms. And then it would take over a month to get my money back, you know. So I'm just going to keep them, and I'll order the 110 pounds. Yeah, boy, I'll tell you, I'm what they call, golf. I'm on the bottom part of an 18. I'm in the bottom 9 holes right now. That's for sure. They have 18 holes in golf. Yeah, I could have got my money back, or I could, but you know what? I'm just gonna keep them. Keep them. That's all. I'll add them to my collection. I can do curls with them too, you know, and they're a good warm up, you know, good warm up. Hey, yes, you're right. The hassle, they told me it was going to take over a month to get my money back and all this shit. And then I'd have to put them in the trunk, drive down there, and then I'm sure the people behind the desk, it's at a Walgreens or a CVS. I'm sure they'd be ecstatic when I drag in two 55-pound dumbbells to the woman behind the counter. She's going to be really happy about that, you know. I just keep them, you know. I need it. I have 50s and I have 60s. I need the 55, so whatever, you know. Yeah. I got what right now I have 50 excuse me. For dumbbells, I love dumbbells. I got I love fixed dumbbells. I do, I do have Titan I'll show you. I got these right here. Yeah. I used to use sleeves. I haven't used them in 5 years probably. I haven't used them. I was using them training, and for training when I first started competing in powerlifting, and they gave me a 5 pounds, 10 pounds extra, maybe a little more than sleeves. And then I went to compete, and I couldn't bench 5 pounds. I couldn't get a PR because I was training I think it was because I was training too much in those. It wasn't really giving me a true thing. But you know what? They're okay if you have bad elbows, if your elbows hurt or whatever. I wouldn't. If your elbows are fine, though, I would not depend on sleeves or elbow wrap. I like to wear wrist wraps, though. That's considered raw. I got the adjustable ones, but I need heavier because I can't fit no more weight on them. See, I have these right here. These are heavy duty. They're made by Titan barbell. They weigh 13 pounds, I think. But, these are fine. I don't want to, I have, but, it has the long thing here. So if you're going to do a dumbbell press and come down with it, that's going to hurt if it hits you it's going to do a lot of damage if it hits you in the knee or whatever. Yeah, they're nice. They are nice. Yeah, they weren't cheap either. I got a pair of those, and I also have a Gold's Gym one that's cheaper. It probably weighs 4 pounds or whatever. People give me a lot of shit, a lot of dumbbell. People give me a lot of equipment. The dumbbell rack I got over here was given to me. Right here, it was given to me with a 50-pound dumbbells, 60 pounds, 70 pounds, and 80-pound dumbbells came with it, with the rack for free. And I had another friend, he gave me 2 25-pound dumbbells, 2 20-pound dumbbells, and a pair of 15-pound dumbbells. And then I had another friend, he gave me a pair of these right here, these 30s over here. Those were given to me. So hell yeah, man. Yeah, definitely good gifts. They're not cheap. Fixed dumbbells are not cheap. But now I have all I need just about. I only need one. I just need to go up now. And I'd like a pair of 40s too. That's not ask, because I have 30s into 50s. I don't have the 40s. Yeah, I have a lot of good friends. He might actually give me, his name's Bert Diggins. He works at Walpole State Correction. And he might give me a Smith machine too. Actually, he's retired now, so he's retired from as a guard. Yeah, good friends. It's good to have good friends and get. Yeah, I live in Mass. We're expecting a big storm Sunday and into Monday. It looks like it's not going to be very nice. Yep. Oh, I had a friend also. This guy Peter, that I went to school with. He gave me a shit. I thought he was coming over. He had some plates to give me. I thought he was just going to bring me a few plates here and there. He came with a half a truckload of iron. I was so happy. It was like Christmas. Oh, you are? You're from Mass? Where are you from? Yeah, North Dighton was where I'm from. North Dighton. What am I thinking about Greenland? I think it was today. He's just about got it put together where we're not going to own Greenland, but he's going to have it so we can have that dome thing, the protection from rockets there. I can't remember. What is it called again? The something dome. Oh, nice. Springfield, Western Mass. Beautiful. I don't know if you'll probably get some of, are you guys going to get any of this storm in Springfield? I know we're going to get hit heavy here. Yeah, he gave me these old, see these old, look at these old, I use it for the back here. These old, let me see if I can get in here. See these old York 50s? He gave me a pair of those and he gave me a whole set of Olympic plates from 45s, 35s, 10s, and 5s, Gave me in a bunch of old standard plates, man, the collectible ones. Yeah. Supposed to be ugly for the next 3 days. Yeah, true. Yeah, we're going to get probably more than a foot. The Iron Dome, thank you about that. Yeah, about Greenland, yeah, he's got that on the table right now. It's almost complete where we're going to have be able to put the Iron Dome there. That's going to help protect us. That's the closest point to Russia we have is Greenland. Very important strategically. So we'll be able to set up that as one of the corners of it. And then in Alaska, the Iron Dome. And also we'll have the mineral rights. I know it would cost a lot of money to mine that, but hey, we have the rights to it. So yeah, I'm all for it. Yep. He was joking. He was definitely not going to send the military in there. Trump, I can see why he pisses a lot of people off because he likes to fuck around and lie. Not lie, but he tells, I don't know how to say it. He shoots for the damn stars or whatever for things that pisses people off. And like he said he was going to send the military maybe. He never said he was, but he'll say that as a bluff almost. He's like a damn good poker player, really, if you think about it. Give me a young man age 25 to 35. Don't be consistent. Be consistent. Train. Don't max out all the time. Don't be one of these people that tries to max out on the bench, whatever, every week. Be consistent. Eat a lot of protein. Don't overdo it with the alcohol. If you can't at all anymore, and make sure you get enough rest. Basics too. Depends on what you want to do. There's if you want to be a bodybuilder, of course, that's something else. Powerlifting, no, stick with the basics, and then do your bodybuilding exercises, accessories. Your curls. And don't neglect the rear delts. Do some of the rear delt moves, for your delts, and get that back strong. A strong back means a strong bench too. Get that bench strong. Don't ever neglect leg day either. Train those legs too. Don't be one of these guys that all he does is, unless you want to. If that's all, if you want small legs, that's okay too. Whatever you want to do, But I never neglected my legs. I've always had strong legs. and enjoyed doing squats and deadlifts. Yeah, I'm gonna try to deadlift. I think I'll go up to 525 on the deadlift next week. I'm gonna be showing a guy at the base, this Coast Guard guy, how to deadlift. Accident 2 years ago, miraculously recovered and was like, oh, that's amazing. Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, I'm glad for him. That's very good that he was able to come back, and have and be able to do that, and even be able to walk again. Yeah. Yeah, that's great, man. Hopefully he doesn't. I'm sure he has residual problems from it. Yeah. Yeah, I've been fortunate, knock on wood, with car accident. I was in one of them when I was younger, just over 18. I broke my jaw in 3 places and had a bunch of stitches. Yeah. Well, that's about it. I got to go eat something quick before my fiance gets home. Everybody have a blessed day. God bless you.